my loves. It's been a busy day. Pretty busy day. And then I went, it's day 2 of 111 live videos. I better get on there before I forget. But I've been playing a little bit of catch up and getting back into the swing of things after some of the health issues I was going through. And it feels good to be getting back on track. How are all of you today? How are you feeling? I want to talk about something that comes up a lot in programs, masterminds, group coaching calls, one-on-one clients. This seems to come up like over and over and over again with the people that I work with. And I tend to work with a lot of women who have an autoimmune disease, experience chronic illness, so maybe something like chronic migraines, or just have symptoms, that feel heavy and like weigh them down in some way. So this is a topic that comes up a lot when I'm coaching, and it's also one of the biggest blocks I see for coaches, regardless of your niche. So if you want to drop your niche, what is your niche within your coaching that you do if you are a coach? And regardless of who you work with, what your niche is, if you have some sort of health issue, whether that's, again, fatigue, diagnosis like lupus, MS, celiac, etc., migraines, inflammation, rheumatoid arthritis, whatever it is, this tends to... Why do you guys, they were quiet. My dogs were quiet all day. And then I jump on live and they start barking. It's because my husband just got home. It's good to see you again, Sandy, as well. Oh, yay. Okay. So I want to hear from you first. What are some of the biggest blocks that you think of or that you've experienced as a coach? So when you're thinking about showing up in your business and creating content or going live and sharing your heart, what are some of the things that block you? What are some of the things that hold you back? That make you go, I'm just going to stay small over here in the corner? Or that feel threatening to you in some way? Like, ooh, can't have more of that because that threatens my health. They know you're talking to us. Yeah, they're still like, come in the door, honey. They'll stop barking if he just comes inside. Okay, so here's where I want to go with this. One of the biggest blocks I see in coaches who have chronic illness and are coaching on whatever niche they're coaching on is that they feel like more clients equals threat to my health. Does anyone resonate with that? More clients equals threat to my health. And the clients can come in many forms. The clients can come in the form of one-on-one containers where you're like literally, scheduling them out in your day, talk with Sally, talk with Susie. Or the clients can be in membership programs like I've recently launched, or in group programs. And let's say it's a group program and it's not necessarily something where you're scheduling each of those people into your calendar, but you have group calls in the group program and you're like, anything more than 20 people, oh my gosh, that's a lot of people to support. And I think that the dialogue often becomes with female coaches who also have a chronic illness, or it's just, again, like nagging symptoms. More clients equals threat to my health. Who resonates with this? Who sees this show up in their life? Yeah, and Carrie says, I'm not a coach, but it's something I've been considering, but fear mainly with anxiety and limiting beliefs. Yeah, and I think that's not what, just another idea came up in my mind, and that's not what this is about specifically, but I do feel like another really common block for individuals who have chronic illness who might want to step into the coaching world is this limiting belief that I haven't healed myself and I'm not perfect and like I don't have the most optimal health on the planet. So who am I? who am I to show up and to serve and to coach and to help people with their healing and facilitate growth if I'm not perfectly healed? That's another really, really common one. Still slightly scared to be seen at a deep level, but much better than it has been, says Sandy. Yeah. I start doubting myself. Yeah. So there can be so many stories that come up. I want to talk about this one specifically today, just as like a hot seat, like deep dive into this one thing. If you have ever experienced this, or you notice yourself struggling with this, or maybe you didn't even realize that this was a thought you were having, but now that I'm presenting it to you on this live stream, you're like, oh yeah, I definitely feel like I don't want a bunch of clients on my schedule. I don't want a bunch of people in my program. I want the money. I want the abundance. I want the success, but I don't want to feel like my health is going to be threatened as a result of more people coming in and having to coach and having to work harder and having to do more and hold more space. Okay. And then again, I want you to remember that those clients can come in different types of containers. And even just thinking about how you don't have to have 50 one-on-one clients and then have 50 calls per week in order to have a successful business, because there are other ways clients can come in, and you can hold containers in group, like larger group settings, and even like not live settings and in pre-recorded settings. I had a client who hired me one-on-one last August, and she had, I think, at least somewhere between like 16 and 20 one-on-one clients when she started. And she was like, Sarah, I'm going to burn out. Like, this is so much. And I was like, holy cow, girl. Like, I'm so proud of you that like there's so much interest and there's so much excitement around wanting to work with you as a coach. But that's a lot. And it depends on how you structure your coaching and how long your calls are and all of that. But I know for me, especially with my 50-minute coaching calls, the 16 to 20 calls would feel like way too much to have on a weekly basis. And so there's something to be said about finding your rhythm and like your mojo and what works best for you. But here's the exercise I want to take you guys through today. So again, this mindset block is oftentimes I see the limiting belief, right, of more clients equals threat to my health. I want this. I do want this. I want more clients. I want success in my business, but this is going to be the thing that is the underlying commitment that trumps that wanting to have more clients. Because your body's going to go, no, we need to be healthy. And if more work, I'm going to be too tired. I'm going to burn out. We better prioritize staying safe, being healthy. And that's limiting because there's nowhere in that conversation that says you can have it all. You actually get to have it all. Yes, there are like definitely ways in which you can burn out doing that. But I have this exercise I'm going to take you guys through today. Yeah, more clients equals more stress equals burnout. Very likely. And when we have that train of thought, then likely we're also going to manifest that into our life. And we're going to be like, two things that I see happen. Either we go, okay, more clients equals threat to my health. So we energetically close our door, our closed sign of our business. That's not a brick and mortar, but like the energy of your business, the bubble of your business. If you were to walk up into it and if you were to see it in 3D world and in real life, it would say closed. But then here I am like, hire me inside. But there's a closed sign because your energy isn't open because you think, oh, I want that, but actually I don't because it's going to threaten my health. The other thing that happens is that when we can unconsciously push people away, or we manifest it quite literally and we go, I want more clients. Yay, more clients. And you do start to get more clients, but then there's that underlying commitment to the belief that more clients equals burnout. So then it's like burnout happens very quickly. So you get the taste of what it feels like to have more clients and you think that's what you want, but then it's in such a way that your health does decline. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to write on a piece of paper. And if you don't have a piece of paper, it's okay. You can just think of this in your mind. And I want you to write more clients equals. You could even take a piece of paper and you could write a line down the middle, because we're going to do 2 parts, or the top half is this first part and the bottom half is the second part, however you want to do it. More clients equals, and then I want you to write down all the bad things that are potentially associated with this. I gave you a really common one, but I want you to build on that more. So more clients equals threat to my health. More clients equals, Carrie started it off for us actually. More clients equals stress. More clients equals burnout. More clients equals less time with my family. More clients equals need to put more money into marketing. More clients equals not going to be able to keep things straight. More clients equals less organization. More clients equals as an empath, like picking up on too many people's energies, feeling too much like a sponge. More clients equals migraines. More clients equals autoimmune flare. More clients equals gonna be tired. I'm just gonna be more tired. More clients equals, and I want you guys can share these with me. You can put them in the comments, but I want you to write down either on your paper or in the comments, what are all those things that could potentially like threaten your health or be negative about the thing that likely you do want. I do want more clients in these different containers I have available within my business. So first you're gonna write down all those things. Okay, are you ready for step 2? So as I mentioned, you can do it columns, break your page up however you want to write it on your page. And I want you to write the same thing. More clients equals. This time, I want you to write down all the reasons that more clients is super supportive for you, a miracle, brings you success and abundance and all the good feelings, and allows you to have perfect health. Okay, so that would look something like, more clients equals abundance. More clients equals financial stability or sustainability. More clients equals fun. What if it were fun? More clients equals fulfillment. Yeah. More clients equals greater impact. Now you're speaking my language. More clients equals time freedom. Interesting. More clients equals get to tap into my creativity. More clients equals my heart is full. More clients equals deeper connection. More clients equals get to strengthen my intuitive abilities. More clients equals I'm a money magnet. I'm just a magnet in general to my ideal clients. More clients equals, okay? And I want you to think about all the things that that are good, that are supportive, that are nourishing for your soul about this as you rewire and you think about it in a different way. Okay, so that first part was more clients equals threat to my health, burnout, stress. And the second side of the paper is now more clients equals abundance, fulfillment, strengthening your intuition, making an impact, a greater impact on the world. All the reasons why this is so supportive for you. And then I want you to share with me in the comments, what is your insight after thinking about it in this different or new way? Because we're helping the subconscious mind see that what it thought was negative, but also the thing that it always, our change happens in the subconscious mind. So if the subconscious mind is set on more clients equals threat to my health, that is going to be the prevailing story. And so what you're doing in that second column is simply going, that's not all true. That's not all actually true. And it's okay. Ooh, it's actually supportive. Ooh, it's actually fulfilling and exciting to have more clients. how you want to specifically manifest them and call them in to, for example, a membership program, one-on-one, group courses, evergreen courses, affiliate, people who buy from affiliate links, whatever it looks like, that can be unique to you. Okay? And then I want to know what your takeaway is. And I also want to just share with you, this question came up in my membership. We had our first group coaching call in Empath Healers membership today, which is so amazing. The Women Insiders, so amazing. A few of them are on, I think. If you're here, let me know. You guys are so amazing. And we had this question come up around feeling depleted, but then, which actually spurred this whole idea that I wanted to share with you today. But the question was more specifically about, how do you still show up for clients when you do feel depleted? Because that may happen sometimes. The last month has been really depleting for me, and I was still needing to show up for my clients. So how do you do it? And I want to answer it from the lens of human design, just briefly. And as you guys probably saw, I also just created a course on human design for empath entrepreneurs, so that you can, instead of looking at one answer to a question, you can realize that the answer to that question is like, for you, the answer to that question can be based on your design. It can be more customized. It can be more individualized for you. And so this is something we were talking about in the call, for manifesting generators and generators, it is important for you, if you're feeling like I'm depleted, to make sure that you're doing the aligned work. To make sure you're doing the aligned work, because you're likely feeling depleted because you're misaligned, because you have sustainable energy. You have defined centers that allow you to keep going into not feel depleted when you're doing the aligned work. So if you know your human design type and you are a Manny-Gen or a generator, then make sure the work that you're choosing to do in your business or in your life is aligned. And then you will see drastic shifts in how you're not depleted anymore. If you are a projector, manifester, or reflector, then your pathway to not feeling so depleted is making sure that you're working with the right people. And the right people is subjective. It's different for each of us. So for me, I know who my ideal client is, and the right type of person for me to work with is. There's an energy to them. There's a personality, a specific personality to them, but then they also have certain characteristics and pain points and challenges that I know I can help them with. So and maybe you need to answer, maybe you haven't sat down to ask yourself those questions yet, and if you haven't, go do it. Who is the person that's divinely positioned for me to work with, the right person for me to be a coach or a facilitator or a mentor or a healer too. So projectors, manifestors, reflectors, work with the right people, because when you are working with the people who are divinely suited to work with you, then you're not going to feel depleted either. There's still of course, a fine line between, if you're working with the right person, but there's 100 of them, yeah, you're still going to feel depleted, because that's a lot of people to be working with, one-on-one at least. If it was in a one group call, that would be fine. But you want to find the people that you are divinely suited to serve and call those right people for you into your space. And that's going to also help you not feel so depleted. So we're really looking at this block of more clients equals threat to my health from two different angles. The angle of subconscious reprogramming and starting to ease up a little bit of that belief and show how more clients can actually bring a lot of beauty and abundance and impact and service into your world. And then we're also looking at it from a human design lens and going, okay, so if I do start to feel depleted, if I'm a Manny-Gen or a Gen, I want to ask myself this question. If I'm a projector, manifestor, or reflector, I want to ask myself that question. And then, of course, taking aligned action from there. Yay, some comments. So Sandy says, more clients equals too much work for myself without getting paid for it. Not much in return to nourish me. Yes, you're in my membership. Yay. So then I want you to look at the other side of it, Sandy, like I was teaching you guys a second ago, and go, okay, so how does more clients actually support me? Ooh, yeah, so Carrie's just shared her second half of the exercise, and it's the positive one, right? So more clients equals more confidence. That's a great one. Equals impact on my community, equals being a positive influence on others. Yes, equals fulfillment. Yes. And now your whole being, this is all about embodiment. And if, I don't know if you felt this, anyone listening and going through this exercise, but as you start to do that second half, the good, the positive side, your being, your whole body goes, ooh, yeah, this feels good. I can feel it just by reading Carrie's comment, like being a positive influence on others. Yes. Impacting my community. Yes. Fulfillment. Yes. And your whole body starts to get behind that truth, that reality that is the more supportive one. Okay. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope that this has been supportive, and if I'm curious if this is something that you've seen as a pattern for you that's maybe held you back or kept you stuck or at a plateau within your business. And I'm assuming you can also see how, even if that wasn't the belief, more clients equals threat to the health, this exercise still applies to any limiting beliefs around what more clients might, how it might actually harm versus benefit you, and then you're shifting that. That's all. Thanks for tuning in to day 2 of 111 live streams. And I'm just excited to be continuously showing up, sharing my heart, sharing. Today was like quite literally a little mini workshop. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for day 3. Have a good rest of your day. And of course, I thrive off of hearing your feedback. So if you learned something from this live stream, or you listen to the replay, #replay, # give me your takeaway, and let me know what you learned.